And hello everybody, welcome to Maybe Gymnasium on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio for the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship. As it's the final match, winner will advance automatic bid to the national tournament. As the winner will advance to the national tournament. And the loser, if it's Our Lady of the Lake, season probably over. Houston Tillotson, a chance at possibly an at-large bid with the record right now of 25-5. And Our Lady of the Lake, host team, coming into this matchup on the season. Now after the win, the upset win against Wiley in 3 sets in the semifinals and knocking off Texas College in the first round. Saints now on the season are 19-6 overall. And going up against the number 1 seed in regular season champion, Houston Tillotson University at 25-5 and 11-1. Houston Tillotson out of Austin, Texas. And again, the Saints here from San Antonio. As we get ready for the start of this one, the number 1 seed, Houston Tillotson University out of Austin, and the number 3 seed, Our Lady of the Lake University from here in San Antonio. Houston Tillotson has never won a conference tournament title. They are 4-10 all time in the conference tournament. They have won 2 regular season championships back-to-back right now, 2018 and 2019. 2018 co-champions with St. Thomas and with St. Thomas and Wiley College and Our Lady of the Lake. As Our Lady of the Lake now 10 or 11-7 all-time in conference tournament games, as they are 4th all-time behind Wiley College, as Wiley College in 3rd place with 13 all-time victories in the conference tournament, and behind the 2 that are tying former members, University of Texas Brownsville at 17 wins all-time in the conference tournament, and Houston Baptist 17 wins all-time in the conference tournament. As we are ready to start this one here from Maybe Gymnasium, as Annabelle Bustamante, a senior out of Laredo, Texas, will take the opening serve there to Marquez. Thomas sets back to Rivetta. Rivetta kind of miss-hit coming back, and point for Our Lady of the Lake and a 1-0 lead now for the Saints. So Kalani Ketchens now to serve for the Saints. Coming in here, the 3 seed behind the favorite, Houston Tillotson. They split the regular season series. Thomas will set back as Rivetta comes from the back line, moves forward. Right over to Tillman. Acker goes again, and over the top there. Nice shot put down by Garza. Savannah Garza, a sophomore from San Antonio, making a bit of a homecoming here. Trying to help Wiley get their first ever conference tournament championship. And the automatic bid to the first round of the NAIA National Tournament put down by Tijana Kruta to give the Saints a 2-1 lead here in set number 1. Our Lady of the Lake got the win back on September 13th, 3-1 here in Maybe Gymnasium, then lost up in Austin on the 19th of October, 3-1. Series lead belongs to Our Lady of the Lake, 24-2 all time against Houston Tillotson. but again, lost the last time out. Domino sends back over Rivetta. Thomas pushed back by Ballesteros. Bustamante back over to Domino, and Domino picking up where she left off in the semifinal yesterday against Southwest, getting the kill there. So Danielle Pavlicek, the sophomore from San Antonio, serving here for Tillotson. Thomas sets back Fazio. Fazio puts it down. Natalie Fazio, the senior from Plano, Texas, puts the kill down there. The serve coming now for Fazio. Fazio sends back deep, dug up by Garcia. Tillman over to Domino back. Thomas setting up over to Ketchens. Underneath, not able to keep it alive, and a point for Our Lady of the Lake. And a 4-2 lead here early on. 4-2 the lead here for Natalie Fazio. In her last match, possibly her last match here, and maybe Gymnasium as a senior. Will send that wide. The unforced error, and the point coming now for Our Lady of the Lake is now 5-2. Our Lady of the Lake, if they win, have a slight possibility of hosting. They were able to host a few years ago, the first round. A couple of times they've hosted a first round, and that's going to be a service ace for the conference leader in that category. And the Our Lady of the Lake all-time leader in career aces and aces in a season there. Natalie Fazio puts that down to give Our Lady of the Lake a 4-point advantage now at 6-2. Houston Tillotson, if they have a victory, and they probably have a much higher chance of hosting a first round in the NAIA tournament. And Bustamante puts it down off the blocking error, and a 7-2 lead now for Our Lady of the Lake here in set number 1, as Coach Dan Banky will call the timeout. 7-2, Our Lady of the Lake with the lead. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back. Our Lady of the Lake right now, 556 attack percentage here in this first set, compared to 125 for Houston Tillotson, as Natalie Fazio still serving. 5-point advantage for the host university. Miss hit a moment there by Chapman. Now Chapman will send it back over. Marquez digs it up. Thomas around Bustamante. Back to Chapman up top. Marquez. And Thomas over to Bustamante. Domino to keep it alive. Bustamante back to Domino. Domino puts it down. So Brianna Domino, her second kill of the match, will draw Houston Tillotson back to within 4. Brianna Domino, first team all-conference, senior outside hitter out of Richmond, Texas. Came into this tournament, team leading 260 kills for Houston Tillotson, nearly 3 kills a set, and a 142 attack percentage. Thomas around Bustamante. Bustamante heads back to the side, kept alive by Tillman. Domino back. Thomas sneaks over the top of right to Tillman. Set back and pushed over by Tyson. Hitting and able to just get it back there, Marquez. Barrett pushes over to Domino, and Domino with another kill. So 7-4 now, 3-point lead now for Our Lady of the Lake, and coming to serve now is going to be Valencia Barrett, the sophomore from Lamarck, Texas. Marquez, Bustamante, Ballesteros gets over to Catchings, and that's going to be a blocking error off the net, point for Houston Tillotson, and the Rams are now within 2 of Our Lady Lake, as they've run off 3 straight points after the timeout called by Coach Dan Banky. Ballesteros, nice dig there from Chapman, and 2 touches. There on the violation, point for Our Lady of the Lake as they put their lead to 3 now, as they break the run from Houston Tillotson. Kalani Catchings to serve now. Sends that back, Chapman there. Barrett sets over to Domino. Domino blocked up at the net, kept alive. Thomas over to Ballesteros, pushed back down by Tyson and DeAndre. So Tatiana Tyson, the senior from Houston, and Adna DeAndre, the junior out of Katy, having a little block party at the net there. Back to within 2 now is Houston Tillotson. Domino sends over the serve. Marquez. Thomas pushes back over to Ballesteros. Ballesteros and underneath it, as Barrett not able to get underneath that, point for Our Lady Lake, back to a 3-point advantage. Tihana Kruta checks in now for Our Lady Lake, and Alyssa Marquez to serve. Marquez, a sophomore from Albuquerque, New Mexico, as Kruta puts that over. Up in the air by Mira Tillman. Popped up again. Thomas. Marquez now puts up as Rivera will send it over. Tillman digs that one up nice. Around over to Thompson. Thompson finds the floor and a point for Houston Tillotson. So 9-7 the score here. As Mir Tillman now serving. The libero out of Houston, a senior. Sends back there, Tillman sets it up. Barrett there over the top, kept alive as Gaines' shot. Back Rivera, pushed up by Barrett. Now Tillman, back over the top is Tyson and able to get it back over. Barrett pushing back again, sent down, and that's going to find the back line is Thompson. As Tiara Thompson, the senior from Houston, getting the kill for Houston Tillotson and drawing the Rams to within 1 here. Mir Tillman. Over the top there, Rivera. Thomas sets up for Kruta, mistimed the jump, and we're going to be tied at 9. The unforced error will tie the game here for Houston Tillotson as Mir Tillman now serving. Mir Tillman. 17 service aces on the season. We'll get that one into the net. Service error. At point for Our Lady Lake on the service error. Back up by 1. So, Anissa Thomas. As Barrett sets back, put down there by Tyson. Kept up by Marquez. Thomas over the top coming is Maldonado. As Maldonado froze the defense as she kind of glided through the air. And Domino wasn't sure, had to wait to see if it was going to be a power or a little dunk shot, and that she dinked it down there, and that's going to be a service error for Our Lady of the Lake. So 11-10 now the score. As Annabelle Bustamante started off the match serving for Tillotson, back up there. Bustamante over is Marquez. Thomas sets back over to Rivera. Rivera dug up nice there by Bustamante. Tillman, Domino will send it back for the return. Up, set over as Rivera there. Side out point for the Saints. And a 2-point lead now for Our Lady of the Lake here in set number 1. Anissa Rivera the serve. Over the top there, Domino. Bustamante sets up for Gaines, blocked back of the net, point. And a point for the Saints, making a 13-point lead. Rivera over, Bustamante all the way across, and that's going to be a blocking error. And a point for Houston Tillotson. And Tiara Thompson comes out. And now Alicia Garcia now to serve for Houston Tillotson. Garcia, sophomore from San Antonio. Up over the top. Thomas back over to Fazio. Dug up nice there by Tillman. Bustamante back over to Domino. Push back Gaines off the return. Around is Ketchens. Ketchens pushes it back over to Garcia. Bustamante now looks Domino. Domino off of Anita Thomas. And back to within one now is Houston Tillotson. Down point, Our Lady Lake back by 2. So Tejana Krucha now to serve. Back it goes, Bustamante. Over to Domino, blocked back of the net by Fazio and Ketchens. Domino again gets that one over the top. Ballesteros. Thomas back over to Fazio. Fazio finds the line. And a three-point line now for Our Lady of the Lake. 15-12. Our Lady of the Lake with the lead here at set number 1. Looks over. Tillman. Cross Domino. Domino sent back to the net by Ketchens. Back again, set up Ketchens, and that's blocked by Gaines. As Kiona Gaines on the season came in with 82 total blocks. Team leader in that category for Houston Tillotson, and she's showing why there at the net there on that one. Back over Thomas, around to Fazio. Fazio sneaks that one over, and gonna hit the floor at point. So Mayor Tillman checks back in as Fazio serves for Our Lady of the Lake. Bustamante to Domino. Domino is going to go wide out the line here on the near side, and that gives a 4-point lead now for Our Lady of the Lake. And another timeout going to be called by Coach Dan Banke as Our Lady of the Lake right now, 4-point lead, 17-13. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back to Maybe Gymnasium here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio. 2019 championship game for the Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. The 1 seed, Houston Tillotson, regular season champions against the number 3 seed, Our Lady of the Lake University. Our Lady of the Lake University trying to win their 4th tournament championship. And a point there for Houston Tillotson, back to within 3. Houston Tillotson trying to win their 1st postseason championship. So Barrett now to serve. Thomas sets up. Ballesteros over the top of the defenders at the net. Barrett again sets up Tyson. Thomas. Ballesteros pops it over. Garcia, now Barrett, now to Domino. Domino off the defenders, finds its way in. And Domino, another one. As Brianna Domino, 6 kills now in this match. And that's going in there. It's going to be an attack coming forward on the serve there. On Houston Tillotson. And a service error. And back to 2 are the Rams. So Brianna Domino now to serve. Domino 6 kills and 3 digs here in the match so far. And a 250 attack percentage. Oh, the top Domino. Thomas, that's back over to Ballesteros. Ballesteros is going to get off the hands of Domino. And a point for Our Lady Lake. And Sadie Ballesteros, who finished yesterday's match with Wiley College with 11 kills, picks up her 3rd there. So Marquez over for Our Lady of the Lake. Domino, Barrett sets down over to Thompson. Kept alive, dug up nice by Marquez. Maldonado over the top. Tillman, Barrett over the top there is DeAndre. Pushed back now near side, comes back, and that's going to be blocked down at the wall. Put up there by DeAndre and Tyson. And Houston Tillotson, nothing new for them as a team. Ranks 13th in the country in blocks per game and percent at just over 2. 22 in total blocks at 240 this year. Rivetta sends it back, and a hitting error there on Rivetta will draw Houston Tillotson back to within 1. And now the head coach for Our Lady of the Lake, Scott Matera, will call the timeout as the Saints lead is down to 1. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the Rack Sports Net. And welcome back. As there you see Kiona Gaines, the senior, who ranks, she's one of the big reasons that Houston Tillotson so successful at the net blocking this year. She's 13th in the country in blocks percent and 18th in total blocks in the nation. The senior out of Katy, Texas. Mir Tillman serving now for the Rams. Thomas sets back over to Rivera. Rivera will find the back of the net point. So Anissa Rivera picking up kill number 3 for the senior from El Paso. So Anissa Thomas now to serve for Our Lady of the Lake. Barrett pushed around over the top, kept alive by Marquez. Rivera again over the top, kept alive nicely there from Thompson. Barrett, and now Gaines not able to get it over the net. Going to be point Our Lady of the Lake. As Tijana Crucha, sophomore from Bar Montenegro, able to put that one there for Our Lady of the Lake in the lead at 3, starting to expand a little bit again here late. But Thompson goes long on the unforced error. And point for Our Lady of the Lake, a 4-point advantage now here in set number 1. On the top, kept up Marquez. Around. Fazio at the net there. Tillman sets up again there for Thompson. Over the top. Thompson again goes long. Again, hitting error for Houston Tillotson. And for Tiara Thompson, the senior from Houston. 5-point advantage now, Our Lady of the Lake, set number 1. Thomas serve up and over. Barrett sets up for Tyson, and Tyson again. As Tyson able to put that one down. Tyson credited there with her first kill of the match. And back now to within 4 as Annabelle Bustamante, senior from Laredo, Texas. About a 2-hour drive south of here on I-35. Thomas back over Rivera. Kept alive Bustamante. Tillman. Domino will send it back. Ruta. Now Thomas sets back Rivera. Rivera off a Domino. And that's going to be set point. So set point here is Rivera. Over the top, kept up Tillman. Looks around Thompson, sneaks it over the top to Ketchens. Thomas, back Fazio. Fazio off of Bustamante. First set goes for our Lady of the Lake, 25-19. And we'll lead 1-0. We'll take a break, and we'll be back set number 2 as Houston Tillotson looks to try and bounce back. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the Rack Sports Net. And welcome back. 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match between regular season champion, number 1 seed, Houston Tillotson University out of Austin, Texas, and the number 3 seed, Our Lady of the Lake University, the host school here in San Antonio. As Our Lady of the Lake trying to get back-to-back upsets. And right now with a 1-0 lead on the regular season champions. These two split the regular season series 1 apiece. It's Bustamante around over to Thompson, blown up at the net there by Anissa Rivera and Tiana Cruta. So Our Lady Lake starting off the second set with a 1-0 lead in the block at the net. Anissa Thomas into the net, service error. Service error. It's Alicia Garcia here. That's third service error now for Our Lady Lake here in the match. Over the top and missed hit. Service ace there coming for Garcia. And we're going to be a 2-1 lead now for Tillotson. They take the lead. Their first lead of the match coming here in the second set. Fazio, Maldonado comes back and Gaines, too easy for the senior. And it's 3-1 now for Houston Tillotson. Garcia, sophomore from here in San Antonio to serve. Over the top there. Thomas sets up. Ruta, but nicely dug by Domino. Pushed over by Garza. Thomas back around Rivera. Miss hit there by Tillman. Tillman, a nice job trying to get around there, but just not able to get the height to send it back over in the point for Our Lady Lake, who draw back to within one here early on here in the second set. Rivera over the top. Tillman. Bustamante across to Domino. Domino changes up in the air. Kept alive. Thomas, now Fazio. Fazio right to Bustamante. Digs it up with no problem. Domino back again. Kruta. Thomas around over to Ketchens. Ketchens over the top. Catches the fingertip of the defenders of Gaines and Garza on the blocking error. And we're tied at 3. So Anissa Rivera now. First team all conference coming up here with the serve. The senior from El Paso. Bustamante sets up Gaines, and Gaines making up for the blocking error there with the point and the lead back to Houston Tillotson. So Gaines on the season, 160 kills for Tillotson, 1.6 a set. And second on the team in attack percentage at 280. Thomas now over to Kruta. Kruta will get it off the fingertips of Bustamante, and we're going to be tied at 4. Sienna Kruta. So Sienna Kruta to serve now after picking up her third kill of the match. 4-4 the score. Miss hit a little bit by Domino, but kept alive there by Garcia. Domino will into the net on the unforced error, and the lead back now for the first time here in this second set goes to Our Lady Lake at 5-4. Tiana Kruta. As Tillman. Garza finds a way over Kruta. Thomas sets around over to Ballesteros. Sadie Ballesteros keeps it back there. Ballesteros again blocked at the net off the elbow. And again, DeAndre and Garza putting up the barrier there twice and paying off on the second. Tied at 5 as Barrett now serving for the Rams. Over top and miss hit as a little confusion. It's got right at the same area as both Anissa Rivera and Kalani Ketchens. Ketchens got a piece of it, but it was kind of hindered with Rivera's hands out as well. 6-5, Tillotson with the lead back again. Fazio over the top and able to take advantage of the aggressiveness at the net there of DeAndre and Domino as they were on their way down when she finally made the tap to put it over. 6-all the score. Fazio serve. Domino. Push back now. Domino. And that's going to find its way in. Off the blocking error and a point. And again the lead for Houston Tillotson as Brianna Domino again. Domino 5 kills in that first set. Some double figures yesterday in the match against Southwest. Ketchens down but kept alive. Tillman. Another nice dig from Tillman. Back over Marquez. Thomas across to Ballesteros. Ballesteros right over the Domino. DeAndre. And 2 touches there. Coming up there from DeAndre. Trying to set it up. And we're tied at 7. So Kalani Ketchens now. The serve over. Back around, and that's put down again. That by Tyson. Tyson picks up now her second kill of the match. As Tyson 2 kills now on 9 attack. And the serve coming here for Mir Tillman. Tillman up and over. Rivetta. Thomas sets up again. Rivetta over the top. Tillman again. Barrett looks back. Thompson. And not able to get it back as Thompson picks up the kill. 4th kill for Thompson. Thompson, 274 kills on the season. Tops for Tillotson. And they're blocking error coming off of Thompson there. That's Sadie Ballesteros. Picks that one up. Ballesteros now 4th kill of this match. Back over the top. Kept alive Maldonado. Thomas across. Rivetta. It's back. Domino. Step back. Was waiting for another teammate, but nobody around, so had to readjust to get back there. Push back. Thomas tried to find the quarter. Domino, good reaction to get there. Thomas digs it up and not able to get there. Everybody backed up. And now 10-8, 2-point lead for Houston Tillotson. So Annabelle Bustamante in to serve now. Looks pushed over. Crouton off the blocking error from Garza. And point Our Lady of the Lake back to within 1 now. Thomas over. Bustamante looking. Domino over the top. Kept up by Marquez. Thomas around now over to Fazio. Dug up again. Nice by Tillman. Tillman killing him on the digs as Thomas sets back again Rivetta. Rivetta, and that's going to be mocked back. And points for the Saints as Our Lady of the Lake has drawn back to tie it. Push back over the top. Marquez, Maldonado at the net. Push back and kept alive. No, it's going to say it hit the floor. And so the point there for Houston Tillotson back up by 1. That's a little too much on the return there from Maldonado as she was trying to keep it, I think, on this side. But a little too much, and that allowed the Rams to get there to put the shot back down. So Garcia now serving here. Maldonado, Thomas, back Cruta, blocked again at the net by Gaines. Fazio from the side sends it back right over to Tillman. Gaines, the top, and down point again as the Rams now with a 2-point lead again against Our Lady of the Lake. Maldonado, Thomas sets back and just passed Tillman for the point. And back to a 1-point game. A nice shot as Domino, Tillman, a nice effort. Not able to get the dig on that one. As she has a game high 10 digs right now. Bustamante sets around again. Domino changes in midair but gets it over. Ketchens back, kept up in the air by Garcia, hits the rafter, and again over the top, and Ketchens mishits, And an unforced error by Kruta. And a 2-point lead again by Houston Tillotson. As Pavlicek now. The serve for Houston Tillotson. The 2-point lead trying to even things up back to one set apiece here if they can get the second set. Thomas sets back Fazio. Fazio finds the back line. Point. Arlene in the leg. Natalie Fazio, her 6th kill of the match. Push back, over, and that's going to go down. As Savannah Garza will put Tillotson back up by 2. As Tyson in, and Barrett to serve. As Garza picks up her 3rd kill of the match. Thomas sets over Ballesteros. And a blocking error, point. So Ballesteros picks up her 5th kill. That's her 25th of the tournament. A tournament high. Fazio now. Barrett sets over to Domino. And Domino able to keep it in. As Domino kills 7 in this game and 17th of the tournament in 2 matches. Over the top there, catches the net, kept alive. Now Ballesteros. Block again. Easy stuff there for Tyson. And the Rams now extend their lead to 3 here in set number 2. As Brianna Domino. Thomas. That's over the top. Ketchens gets there. Put back. And point for Houston Tillotson. As the point coming off as a legal tack forward there on Our Lady Lake. So it's going to be a timeout. Our Lady Lake trailing by 4 here, up 1-0. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. Welcome back. As Our Lady Lake trailing the top seed, Houston Tillotson, 17-13. As Brianna Domino serving. Thomas dips it there over to Ketchens. Right over to Tillman. Another dig. Back again. Going into the net. Unforced error for Ballesteros. As Sadie Ballesteros came in second in this tournament in attack percentage at 280. As she was behind Carlos De Silva of Wiley College, who's 294 attack percentage for the tournament. Another dig there, nice for Tillman. Tillman just dinks it over. Now looks off far side. Ballesteros blocked back down and point for Wiley. As it looked like Tyson and DeAndre on the block there. A 6-point lead now for Wiley as their lead keeps getting bigger here in set number 2. Sets back around, put down and out, point. And the miss hit from Kalani Ketchens. Another point now, 7-point lead, and another timeout called by Our Lady of the Lake. 2013, Houston Tillotson trying to even it up in a set apiece. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship on the Rack Sports Net. And welcome back. Mir Tillman has kept Tillotson alive in many situations here today as 12 digs on the afternoon. And for the tournament, she's third coming into today in total of 19, but 12 here in this match. And she had 19 against Southwest yesterday. Thompson back up, kept alive there by Esparza. Rivetta pushes back. Tyson. Barrett now looks for Thompson. Thompson dug up by Esparza across the Ballesteros. Ballesteros and not able to get that one is Domino. And a point for Our Lady of the Lake, drawing within 6 here. Over the top, getting there. Now pushing, and that's going to go long. And the point for Our Lady of the Lake on the unforced error. Back around as Tyson sent back up in the air. Marquez able to keep it. And over the top there, Marquez. Esparza. Thomas sets up now for Ballesteros. Thompson. Ketchens. Thomas across now to Rivera. Rivera dug up by Domino. Back over Barrett. Marquez. Thomas pushes it back, but there's Domino waiting. They watch their field. Thompson looking back. Ketchens with the dig. Back around. Rivera just sending it over now. Wiley a chance to take the offensive. Looks back there. Tyson up in the air. Ketchens not able to get it. And Ketchens into the bench. Is all right there. Point for Wiley. 6-point lead now. Point for Houston Tillotson, I'm sorry. 6-point lead for the Rams. Samir Tillman. Over the top there, Rivetta. And pushed down by Ganis. Ganis owning the net there in the middle. This second set. A 7-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. Mir Tillman serving. The top there, Rivetta. Thomas pushes back. Ballesteros. Back corner for Sadie Ballesteros. As she picks up her 7th kill of the match, 27th of the tournament. Alyssa Marquez now to serve for Our Lady of the Lake. Up over the top. Pushed over, and Gaines kept alive though. Gaines taps it up. Barrett now over to Thompson. Thompson blocked up, kept up by Esparza off the dig. Across over to Rivetta. Rivetta off the fingertip. Kept alive Tillman. Barrett again, Thompson. Thompson sent back by Kruta. Tiana Kruta will get Our Lady of the Lake back to within 5 here. The top. Push back, looking into the net, unforced error there on Tyson. As Tyson will find the net at a point as Our Lady Lake back to within 4. Timeout called by the Rams. 22-18, Our Lady Lake set number 2. Lake up 1-0. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. So Alyssa Marquez to serve here for Our Lady Lake on a bit of run, trying to get back into it. Trailed by 7 a moment ago, down by 5. Here goes Houston Tillotson. Houston Tillotson trying to come away with a victory here in set number 2 to even it up at 1 apiece. Barrett pushes around over to Tyson. Kept alive, now looking. Rivetta comes back and catches the antenna there by Tyson, and point for the Our Lady Lake University Saints, now trailing by 3. So Marquez now serving. Marquez serve over the top there. Tillman. Barrett pushes near side over to Thompson. Not able to handle that one, Marquez. And Thompson again coming through for Houston Tillotson. One they need her. And the Rams now with a 4-point advantage here. Edging closer and closer. As the 5th kill now for Thompson. Here of the match. Thomas, Kruta, over and Domino. Able to get it. Nice job bouncing off the net there for Tillotson. Back there and sent back alive again. Marquez back. Rivetta sends it down the side. Dug up again by Tillman. Back again, and that's going to come off. No, they're going to say. They're giving point to Tillotson. One official on the side said that it was touched at the net by Houston Tillotson, so we're going to see what the call here. So Our Lady Lake saying that it was touched at the net by a Tillotson player. The official on the far left side corner also said that it was contact. So we're going to see, and no point coming to Our Lady Lake University. And now Coach Dan Binky coming in for a moment is going to go ask Bustamante again to reconsider the decision here. So we'll see what it is. Right now, Our Lady Lake trailing by 3 here in set number 2. Still have a lot of work to do. And so it will stand at point for Our Lady of the Lake. So Thomas now to serve. Thomas over. Domino. Bustamante pushes back down to Thompson. Thompson puts it down. That's going to be set point now for Houston Tillotson. So Houston Tillotson a point away from evening it up at 1 set apiece here. Over the top there, Garcia. Thomas pushes back around Ravenna. Block back down, and that's going to do it. Set number 2 goes to Houston Tillotson. 25-20. We're tied a set apiece. Set number 3 coming up. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship on the RAC Sports Network. And welcome back to Maybe Gymnasium on the campus of Our Lady Lake University. The host institution, Our Lady Lake University. Set number 3, tied 1 set apiece between the 1 seed and regular season champion Houston Tillotson and the 3 seed Our Lady Lake University. At stake here, conference tournament championship and an automatic bid into the NAIA National Tournament. And the Liberos today have had a good showing for both teams. As the Liberos very key to teams and helping to keep points alive. And ball's off the floor there as Alyssa Marquez with 11 digs for Our Lady Lake, and Mir Tillman putting on a show. 15 digs here in this match. She had 19 yesterday for the Rams. Now the Rams have evened it up 1 apiece here. Who will take the edge here and put the pressure on? So Bustamante. Thomas sets over Kruta, and off the top there, touched by Domino. And 1-0 Our Lady Lake here in set number 3. So Anise Ravenna down to serve for Our Lady of the Lake with a 1-0 lead, set number 3. And we'll be into the net. Service error, 1 apiece now. So Houston Tillotson trying to get the victory and make their first ever trip to the NAIA National Tournament. Our Lady Lake trying to make their 4th trip in 5 years to the National Tournament. Marquez, Thomas sets around there. Put there, dug up nice by Bustamante. Domino back at the net, Marquez. Thomas, back Kruta. There again, Garcia waiting for it. Back around Domino at the net, we'll put it down. Domino with 8 kills now for Domino, 18 for the tournament. Back around Ketchens, pop back up, push back over by Ketchens again, and that's going to find the line, point. As Houston Tillotson getting a 2-point advantage here early on at 3-1. Garcia to serve, as waiting at the net there's Banky talking to his players. Over the top there. Thomas sets around Fazio. Fazio rips it down, a blocking error coming from Gaines and from Domino. The top there, and not able to get a clean hit. And Kruta gets the service ace. And the point for Our Lady Lake, we're tied at 3. So Tiana Kruta to serve again. Over the top. Set around, Domino. Domino puts it down. 9 kills for Domino. Marquez. Around and down again, Domino. Brianna Domino picks up her 10th kill. 20 now for the tournament. And push back over to Ketchens. Across now by Esteros. That's going to be a blocking error. Blocking error coming there from Garza. And the Rams lead is down to 1. And Natalie Fazio serving now for Our Lady Lake. Fazio, tournament leader and service aces. As Bustamante over to Garza, kept up by Fazio. Back again there, Rivetta. Rivetta tipped over the top there. Tillman. Back over, push back, Garza. Nobody home for Our Lady Lake in the center. And a point for Houston Tillotson to a 2-point advantage now. So Barrett to serve here. Valencia Barrett, the serve over. Thomas, Ballesteros blocking there at the net. As that ball coming off of both DeAndre and Tyson. Our Lady Lake back within one here, trailing 6-5. Up over the top. Barrett, push back as Tyson over the top there. Thomas again, Ballesteros finds it inside the line, a point. So Sandy Ballesteros, kill number 9 for Ballesteros. Looking over the top, kept alive. There's Rivetta now. Thomas will just push it over the top there. Tyson. Barrett sets up for DeAndre. Blocked in the net, blocking there, and point Houston Tillotson. So a 1-point lead here. Houston Tillotson. Domino serving. The top. And service error for Houston Tillotson. And that's going to be just the second service error for Houston Tillotson. So Marquez now to serve for Our Lady of the Lake. We're tied at 7. Hit there's Tillman able to keep it alive. And Thomas now as Kruta changes hands to put it over. Tyson. Thompson will just send it back. Chance for an attack here is Rivetta. Rivetta catches the side, kept alive by Barrett. Tillman, Thompson over again. Marquez, Thomas pushes around Rivetta. Rivetta blocked back at the net by DeAndre. At a 1-point lead, Houston Tillotson now 8-7. So gain us back in. We'll be at the net with Tyson and Thompson. Serving, Mir Tillman. Rivetta, Thomas, and a top Kruta keeps it in. And we're tied again. Kruta picking up her 5th kill of the match. Fazio is checked in. Anissa Thomas to serve now for Our Lady of the Lake. Match tied here. 8-all, tied 1 set apiece. The championship match of the Red River Athletic Conference, and that's down as Thompson puts another one down, and that's 7 kills now for Thompson. Garza will check back in. Savannah Garza, that is, and Annabelle Bustamante for Houston Tillotson. It's Bustamante serving. The top there, Rivetta. Thomas pushes down. Kruta kept alive. Bustamante. Gaines. Garza back over. Comes. There is Maldonado. Back over. Kruta to the top. Bustamante digs it again. Tillman around over to Thompson. Thompson. Fazio now. Thomas back again. Fazio blocked at the net by Gaines. So the conference leader in blocks does it again for Houston Tillotson to give them a 2-point lead now at 10-8. Bustamante over the top there. Marquez. Thomas. Rivetta. Kept alive. Domino at the net. Put down by Kruta and point. Our Lady of the Lake. And back again by 1. As Maldonado will come out. Kruta comes in for Our Lady of the Lake. Rivetta to serve. Back it goes. Bustamante sets around over to Thompson. There at the net, kept alive there. Marquez. Thomas pushes over to Ketchens over the top. Thompson there rolls around to back up the defenders. Back again, kept alive and touching the net as Tiana Kruta came in with her hand. Made contact there and a point on the violation. 2-point lead now for Houston Tillotson. As Thompson will come out, Garcia will come in. Garcia will come in to serve. Serve up by Garcia. Marquez. Thomas pushes over. Crute to the top. And Bustamante tried to kick it over, but it hits the floor beforehand. And back to within one is Our Lady of the Lake. So Tiana Crute now serving for Our Lady of the Lake. Crute over the top. And able nicely Bustamante, but Kitchen's there to finish it off for Our Lady of the Lake. Fourth kill now for the junior from San Antonio. And we're tied at 11. Tiana Crute to serve after the point there from Kalani Kitchens. And a service error. And that is fifth service error for Our Lady of the Lake, compared to just two for Houston Tillotson. Back again the lead for Houston Tillotson. By one is Pavlicek serving. Pavlicek over the top, Rivetta. Thomas sets back now, Fazio. Fazio kept alive, Garcia. Pushed back Bustamante up in the air. Kitchens will set it back. A chance there. A little confusion, but back able to reset it up. There is Tillotson as Garza gets the point. And fifth kill now for the Rams, and they're lead again back up to two. Pavlicek serving. Sends it deep. Marquez as Ballesteros sends it back. Garcia keeping it alive there. Bustamante around the Domino. Domino blocked to the net, kept alive by Kitchens. Now over and pushed back over by Ballesteros. Bustamante again pushed over DeAndre. Thomas sets behind her. Two. Fazio. Fazio mishits. Unforced error. 3-point lead. Houston Tillotson. And a timeout called by Our Lady of the Lake. Trailing Houston Tillotson 14-11 here in the third set. We're tied one set apiece. It's the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back. 14-11, Houston Tillotson with the lead over the Rams, over the Saints of Our Lady of Lake University. We're tied one set apiece. Winner of this will be conference tournament champions and receives the automatic bid to the NAIA National Tournament. Rivetta mishit, catching the basketball hoop up there. And a point for Houston Tillotson at 15-11 now. So Pavlicek serving. As Houston Tillotson's done a good job of getting the crowd out of it. And we're very active early. As Ballesteros and the Saints with four players all there kind of froze and nobody knew who was going to get it. And now 5-point lead for Houston Tillotson. Rivetta. Thomas back. Ballesteros over. Bustamante. Garcia back around Domino. Domino finds it in again. Brianna Domino will now pick up her 11th dig of the match, or her 11th kill of the match. And we're going to have a timeout again. Our Lady of the Lake trailing by 6. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament Championship on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back. Pavlicek to serve. On the top there, Rivetta. Thomas sets back over to Ketchens. As Our Lady Lake just looks a little off here. The set now, Thomas again now is Ballesteros. Dug up by Garcia. Bustamante, Domino going for number 12. Can't get it this time. Back over to Thomas. Bustamante back. Looking. Back again, Domino. Too far, unforced error. As she pushed too much, and a 5-point lead now for Tillotson. So Mir Tillman in. Natalie Fazio to serve for Our Lady of the Lake. Trailing by 5 here in this third set. 1 set apiece. Garcia, Bustamante. Gars had to step back for it as the set was off just a bit. Thomas back over to Ketchen, sends it back. Garcia covering a lot of ground in the back. Over to Domino. Sets back. Marquez. Marquez can't get a clean hit on it. And a point for Houston Tillotson. 6-point lead for the Rams. So Esparza comes in. Tatiana Tyson comes back in. Valencia Barrett checks in and she will be serving. DeAndre also in for Tillotson. Thomas. 2 catches blocked at the net by Domino. And it's now a 7-point lead here at 19-12 for Houston Tillotson. Barrett over. Pushed across over to Ballesteros. Ballesteros past the reach of Mir Tillman. That's Sadie Ballesteros picking up her 11th kill of the match and 31st of the tournament. Push back over to Domino. Thomas, a push back, Rivetta. Rivetta added, plays a little dance along the tape and stays on Tillotson's side, rolls out point. Our Lady Lake now back to within 5. So Rivetta with her 9th kill of the match. Cameron, Barrett sets up. DeAndre dug up by Esparza. Thomas back. Ketchens from behind the attack. Tillman another dig. Back around Domino. Blocked at the net there by Ballesteros. Back again now. Tyson over the net. Blocking error by Rivetta and Ballesteros. 20-14. 6-point lead now for the Rams. As Mir Tillman serving. Tillman over the top. Marquez. Thomas pushes down Ballesteros and down. Ballesteros picking up kill number 12 now. So Marquez to serve here for Our Lady of the Lake. Trailing by 5 here to Houston Tillotson. In set number 3 and 1 set apiece. Tyson shot over. Marquez coming forward there. Rivetta off the fingertips of Tyson. Now back again. DeAndre dug up by Marquez. Across Rivetta. Rivetta blocking error by Tyson. And Our Lady of the Lake to within 4 here. Marquez into the net. Service error number 6 now, Our Lady of the Lake. They never come at a good time, but that was really a bad time for Our Lady of the Lake for the service error. It's back to a 5-point lead here for Houston Tillotson. Tillman serve over, Maldonado. Thomas sets up, Crucha over the top, kept alive Thompson. Barrett's going to set up Gaines. Gaines mishits it as it comes off the forearm and into the net. And back to a 4-point lead as Our Lady Lake cutting into it a little bit there. Anissa Thomas here. The serve over. Domino. Barrett sets back over to Tyson. Kept alive by Thomas. Marquez sets up. Fazio sends it over. Domino back. Barrett again. Back over to Tyson. Top. Marquez. Or Thomas is now Marquez. Rivetta back. Tyson Barrett, Gaines goes wide. Hitting error. They're going to say it went off a save. Now, and the official says no. Coach Binke will call a timeout. Our Lady Lake back to within 3. Trailing Houston Tillotson 21-18. We're tied 1 set apiece. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament Match, Championship Match on the Rack Sports Net. So Anissa Thomas to serve here. As Our Lady Lake has cut the deficit to 3 here. Domino back around Thompson, and Thompson another one for Tiara Thompson, the senior out of Houston. And every time out the Coach Benke is called, Tillotson has responded. And that is 8 kills now for Thompson. Thomas around over to Krucha off the top and able to get it down off the fingertips there of Gaines. And again, back to a 3-point deficit for Our Lady Lake here against the top seed, Houston Tillotson. Rivetta over. Domino from back. Dug up by Thomas. Look around. Rivetta comes forward, pushes over the top. Garza there. Bustamante looks down for Thompson. Sends it back. Rivetta. Thomas. Back. Kruta. Top there. Gaines. Garza. Bustamante now looking to put it over. And Domino will get it there. Back again. Thomas looks. Kruta puts it down. A blocking error from Gaines. So back to within 2 now. There's Our Lady Lake trailing 22-20 here in set number 3. Pushes now, and blocked to the net by Kruta. Tillman pushes back as Thompson will send it over. Saints with a chance to set up an attack now as Fazio. That's going to be a blocking error, Gaines. 3 straight blocking errors for Gaines. At a point for Our Lady Lake, will be back to within 1 as the crowd has come back alive again here. 22-21, Houston Tillotson with the lead. 1 set apiece we are. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament Match on the Rack Sports Net. And welcome back, 22-21, Houston Tillotson with the lead here against Our Lady Lake University. Tied 1 set apiece here in the championship match of the Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. Winner advances to the national tournament as the automatic bid. Rivetta over. And a service ace, and the match is tied at 22 here in set number 3. Rivetta to serve again. Over the top, Tillman. Bustamante around over to Thompson. Blown up at the net by Fazio and Kruta. And Our Lady of the Lake will take their first lead since 1-0 here in this third set. And it was a 6-point lead not long ago for Tillotson. Back dug up by Marquez. Looking, catching, sends it over. Bustamante to set up for Gaines. Blocked back at the net, kept alive now. Thomas sets up for Fazio. Fazio puts it down and a point. But a violation beforehand as attacking the net is going to be the call. It's actually coming up from the back there was Thompson with a point and a 2-point lead. Now Our Lady of the Lake. Gaines there, not able to get it. Services and set point now for Our Lady of the Lake. Actually Madras set for Our Lady of the Lake at 25-22. They take a 2-1 lead on Houston Tillotson. Set 4 coming up. Houston Tillotson going to try and tie it. Our Lady of the Lake going to try and be national bound. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the Rack Sports Net. And welcome back.
Red River Athletic Conference Championship.
Set number 4 coming up here. Our Lady of the Lake scoring 7 straight points in that third set. To come back and take it and take a 2-1 lead. And want to recognize Destiny and Patience up here doing a great job for us here in this match, as they've done the whole tournament. And I have the sports information directors who have been here. Patty Constantine for Our Lady of the Lake. Andrew Glover for Wiley College has been here for a lot of help. Assistant Director Ryan O'Keefe also for Our Lady of the Lake. Commissioner Tony Sigliano present as well, bringing in the championship trophy and the medals for the winners and all conference, all tournament team members. Rivera looks back there as Garcia, who's starting off the second set, will get it. Domino again there, blocked at the net, kept alive there. Thomas around Rivera, and it again, a blocking error from Gaines. As the conference's leading blocker. 4 in a row now on the blocking errors here in the match. Here's 1-0. For Our Lady Lake in set number 4. Over the top, and that's going to be down. And a point for Houston Tillotson. Our Lady Lake trying to be the first 3 seed or lower to win this conference tournament. And it's 21, or now, 21 years. And over Tiana Cruto will give Our Lady Lake the lead at 2-1. The lowest seed to ever win it happened twice. And service error back. As Texas A&M International number 2 seed knocked off a number 1 seed in 2002 over Southwestern Assemblies of God. And last year, number 2 Wiley knocked off number 1 Houston Tillotson. Back float up at the net by by Cruta and Fazio. And we're tied at 2. Or 3-2. Oh no, going to be point for the Rams as a violation coming in there for Our Lady Lake. It's actually a 3-2 lead now for Houston Tillotson. Fazio back down, pushed up, and over the top, and again, now a 2-point lead as DeAndre got that friendly ball to just crawl over the net. At a 4-2 lead now. Barrett serving. Over the top there, Rivera. Thomas pushes now over to Ketchens. Blocked back there by Tyson. Back again, Ketchens over the top. Domino. Barrett pushes up. Domino comes ahead. Kept alive there with the dig by Marquez. Around now, Ketchens. Back, Tillman. Domino again over the top. Thomas, now Marquez. And coming forward is Rivera. Over the top there, push back. And nobody home for Our Lady Lake. And DeAndre puts it down and makes it a 3-point lead at 5-2. So Houston Tillotson comes out hot here in this 4th set, trying to come back. Trailing 2-1. Ketchens over the top. Garcia pushed back over the side. DeAndre blocked up in the net. Thomas. Marquez now looks. Fazio pushes it. Blocking error and point as DeAndre and Domino there on the air coming out, and a point. Our Lady Lake now trailing by 2. So Tiana Cruta now serving. That's Cruta quietly, 9 kills in the match. Domino puts it down, and who has not been quiet, Brianna Domino. 12 kills now, 22 for the tournament. For the senior out of Richmond, Texas. Number 2 on the team at kills of the season, 260 coming in. Just under 3 a set. Ketchens, and nice job digging up there by Tillman. Catching just able to get it inside the antenna over the top. Ketchens, DeAndre, and up and not able to get it over. Double touch is the call before the 4th. And the point after the violation for Our Lady Lake as they trail now by 2. Adley Fazio, senior from Plato, sends it over as Tillman there. Back over the top, Thompson, Rivera. Thomas sets over to Ballesteros, who's been quiet after the strong start. Comes back around now. Ketchens again, hits the floor. Kalani Ketchens, the junior from San Antonio. Able to get that one down, and she picks up her 4th kill. And Our Lady Lake back to within 1 now. Fazio over. Back around comes Thompson. Dug up by Marquez. The Liberos have done a great job today for both clubs. Tillman tops it over, and Thompson finds the line. And again, every time Houston Tillotson seems to need a point, Thompson is there for him. Tierra Thompson, the senior from Houston, now with 9 kills in the match. And they've all been at crucial points for the Rams, who now have a 2-point lead here in set number 4. Rivetta, back Thomas there at the net, jousted a bit there with Gaines over the top, deflected at the net. Thomas sets up over to Ketchens over the top, put back up again, Ketchens. Thomas sets back Rivetta. Rivetta looking, kept alive, shouldn't have his Barrett. Now looking Thompson, sends over. Dug up Marquez, Thomas, all the way across by Esteros. And coming forward. And it's going to be one of the attackers came forward. And they're calling it on Tyson, but Tyson was forward. No, she's playing back. So it's a 1-point deficit here. Comes back around, and Thompson again picks up her 10th kill of the match. And Barrett will come out. So will Tyson. Bustamante comes in along with Garza. Esparza checks in for Our Lady of the Lake. And Maldonado checks in as well. Thomas sets back over to Ballesteros. Kept alive now. Bustamante over to Gaines, and Gaines puts it down, her 3rd kill of the match. And she'll give a 3-point advantage now to Houston Tillotson. So Our Lady of the Lake fought back to tie it, and now have given up 3 in a row. Sticks over the top, punch back. Gaines, 2 touches on the violation. And back to within 2 now, Our Lady of the Lake. As Marquez now. Marquez up and over. Push back, comes down, Thompson, dug up by Esparza. Thomas back as Maldonado finds the back corner. As the bottom fell out of it, and it just dropped into that back corner. And Our Lady of the Lake back to within 1 here in set number 4. Marquez, service error. That is her 3rd service error of the match and 7th as a team for Our Lady of the Lake. And that'll give a 2-point advantage back to Houston Tillotson. Garcia over. Rivetta. Thomas over to Kruta again. 2nd time in the match. Kruta's mistimed the jump there from the set from Thomas. And so a 3-point advantage again here for Houston Tillotson as Garcia serving. Maldonado, Marquez sits around as Rivetta pushes over the top. Dug up but goes behind as Garcia. But Tillman there to bail him out and get it over. Thomas all the way across to Rivetta. Rivetta off the hands of the defenders. Tillman can't get to that one. And Our Lady of the Lake back to within 2 here. As Natalie Fazio now. So Thomas to serve. Thomas over. Garcia. Bustamante setting up Gaines at the piece there. And unbelievably, somehow able to send that back. Marquez blown up at the net. Tihana Kruta. The sophomore from Bar Montenegro picks up the block. And the Saints trail the Rams by 1. Thomas over. Back it goes Garcia. Upsets there. Domino at the net. Thomas keeps alive now. Marquez back around. Fazio punches it over. Had to switch hands and gets it over. And the blocking error off of Garza. And we're tied at 11. Timeout, Houston Tillotson. We're tied at 11 here in the 4th set. Our Lady of the Lake up 2-1. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. welcome back. 11-11 the score here in set number 4. Our Lady of the Lake up 2-1 here in the championship match for the Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. Winner receives an automatic bid to the national tournament. Loser most likely done for the season. But Houston Tillotson, if they do come up short, do have a good case to make it with 25 wins on the season. As Gaines, they're giving the Rams the lead back here in set number 4, 12-11. Pavlicek serving. Marquez. Thomas pushes around over to Rivera, pushes back too much. Point for the Rams, back up by 2. So the Rams head coach Dan Banke has done a fantastic job with timeouts as they've responded positively after everyone he's called. He's done a great job turning around the team at Tillotson in his 5th season, 82-51 at Tillotson, and 25 wins this season. And the Rams again now 3-point lead at 14-11. Over the top there. Fazio sneaks it over there, but Domino, good job reacting. Garza back. Garza will find it. As the Saints back, playing up a bit. The ball got in there and stayed in by about 1.5 feet and a point for Houston Tillotson as they have a 4-point lead and a timeout called by Our Lady of the Lake University. We'll take it as well. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back. Our Lady of the Lake was able to tie it at 11, and then the Rams going a 4-0 run to extend their lead again here, trying to push this to a 5th and deciding set. Serve over there, Maldonado. Thomas back down, Fazio. Fazio puts it down. And Our Lady of the Lake back to within 4 now. So, and Rivera down to serve for Our Lady of the Lake. And service error number 8. So Our Lady of the Lake can look back at service errors. This is an issue here today. That's been an issue at times this season. There's been times where they've done very well at that, and then times like today where it's kind of catching them in bad situations. 4-point lead, Tillotson. Back around Ketchens. Ketchens blown up at the net by DeAndre. And a 5-point lead for Houston Tillotson. Marquez. Thomas pushes around over to Ketchens. Pushed up Barrett. Tillman. Tyson again kept alive by Thomas. Marquez. Ketchens will push it back and lets it float, and it goes wide. And a 6-point lead here for the Rams. Marquez. Thomas. Back Kruta. Another one. Our Lady of the Lake starting to make mistakes, and they find themselves down by 7 here. And Natalie Fazio there will bring Our Lady of the Lake back to within 6. So Kruta to serve here. As Tyson puts it down, 7 points the lead again. And point coming there. As it's going to be an illegal attack on the serve there. Barrett. And again, Tyson puts it there. And it's a 7-point lead, 21-14. And a timeout, Arlington Lake. 21-14, Houston Tillotson leads. We'll take a break. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship of the Rack Sports Net. And welcome back. Houston Tillotson trying to force a 5th set. And if they do, it'll be the 4th time in the last 21 years that the championship match has gone to 5 sets. Ketchens pushes it back there, Domino. And down it goes. 8 points the advantage here for Houston Tillotson. And if it goes to set number 5, like it looks like it'll be the first time since 2008 when Wiley College defeated Southwestern Assemblies of God in 5 sets to win the tournament championship. Thomas pushes back over, Ketchens over the top. Just again there, Thompson, and that's going to go wide. Point coming there for Arlington Lake. 7-point lead for Houston Tillotson. Arlington Lake, it took 7 in a row to win the last set after trailing. So they have another long run in him here. Thompson gets it down, and that's going to be Thompson again. So Thompson, her and Domino, the leaders for Tillotson with 12 kills apiece. Next round by Estedos. And point for the Saints. Blocked off the top, or a blocking error there. Point Saints. And Sadie by Estedos here. 23-16. Despite Estedos now 14 kills in the match. And 34 for the 3 matches she's played in the tournament. Rivetta sends it over. Tillman there. Bustamante. Gaines with the power. Will give them set point here for Houston Tillotson. Garcia will check in to serve. Alicia Garcia, sophomore from San Antonio. She comes to serve. The top there, Rivera. Maldonado. Rivera pushes it back. Bustamante there. Tillman, Domino at the net. Kept alive over the top there again. Ready to set up again. Over for Garza, has to come over for it. Thomas back for it. Marquez looks. Rivera comes back. Tillman digs up another one. Back around. There it goes now for Esparza. Thomas, Rivera. Garcia digs it. Now around Domino. Domino back. Rivera. Marquez keeps it alive. Thomas able to get it back again. Bustamante around. Garza hooks it down, and that'll take the set for Houston Tillotson. And we're going for just the fourth time to set number 5. Take a break. We'll be back. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship on the Rock Sports Net. Welcome back. And for just the fourth time in the 21 years of the Red River Athletic Conference, will the Volleyball Tournament Championship go to a fifth set. Last time it happened, 2008. Up at Fort Worth, Wiley College won the tournament championship 3-2 over Southwestern Assemblies of God. First to 15, win by 2.
To start set number 5, serving for the Rams, number 2, Alicia Garcia.
So one of these teams at least 15 points away from the national tournament and a Red River Athletic Conference tournament championship. Garcia to serve. Over the top there. Thomas, Krucha. Domino back over, and Domino gets the point. First point for Houston Tillotson. 13 kills now for Brianna Domino. That's back again. And down point, Anissa Rivera. At 14 kills now for Anissa Rivera. Anissa Rivera, Sadie Ballesteros, tied for the game high right now with 14 kills apiece. Tillman, Bustamante back, Domino, sent back, blown up at the net, Tihana Kruta. And if you're trying to figure out who's the most outstanding player of the tournament, it's hard. Domino has been strong for Tillotson in 2 matches now with 23 kills in 2 matches. Tiara Thompson, who's been crucial for Houston Tillotson, being able to get points when they need them. Sadie Ballesteros, Our Lady Lake, 14 kills today, 34 now for the tournament, and that's going to be point Houston Tillotson. That's all tied up at 2 now. And Mir Tillman for the Rams could be a possibility, as she has dug the place up these last 2 days. As Tihana Kruta, 11 kills for Kruta. And now 4 Saints with at least 11 kills here in the match. Sets up Bustamante, Garza. Back by Rivera, Garza again. Not able to get it, Garza. Sends it back down. Garza, who's come on here late for them and has played well for Tillotson. Savannah Garza picks up her 10th kill. 3 Tillotson players with at least 10. As Thompson and Domino both with 13 apiece. Blown up in the net there by DeAndre. And the Rams will take the lead at 4-3. Barrett. Back Rivera. Thomas sets out now for Kruta. Kept alive there off the block by Thomas. Back now as Rivera. Barrett keeps it. And DeAndre there just sending it over the top is Tillman. Thomas sets back Fazio. Fazio. Natalie Fazio, the senior from Plano, picks up her 12th kill of the match to tie it at 4. Fazio over. Barrett sets up over the Domino. 14 kills for Domino. So Brianna Domino serving here. As Domino 14 kills, 12 digs this afternoon for Houston Tillotson. Thomas sets up, Ketchens pushes back. Up it goes around. Thompson over. Sets up, Thomas now around, over to Ketchens. Kalani Ketchens. Kill number 5 for Ketchens to tie it at 5 here in set number 5. Serve over, Tillman. Barrett pushes over Thompson. Thompson blocking air on the Saints. Point Houston Tillotson up by 1. Gatus will check back in. As Pavlicek comes in and out again, and now serving Mir Tillman. Tillman, serve over. Rivera. Thomas pushes back over to Ballesteros, and point! Sadie Ballesteros. So Alyssa Marquez now to serve for Our Lady of the Lake. As we're tied at 6. Marquez over. Domino. Barrett sets back as Thompson had to adjust to come back for that one. Thomas all the way around Rivera. Rivera is going to be off and away at a point for Houston Tillotson. Back up by 1. So Savannah Garza checks back in. Annabelle Bustamante comes in. Bustamante to serve. Over Rivera. Thomas sets up now for Kruta. Bustamante now over to Thompson. Thompson got behind that one, but Marquez there with the dig. Now we're looking Rivera to send it back. Around Tillman. Bustamante again. Garza dug up by Maldonado. Marquez back. Rivera sends over to Tillman. Sets up Bustamante again. Looking now for Thompson. Blown up at the net. There by Kruta. Send back over, and Thompson once again out of nowhere comes up there to put that one in. 14 kills for T.R. Thompson. And we'll switch sides as Tillotson with a 2-point lead here in set number 5. And again, our 4th ever 5-set match in a championship match in the Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament. As the volleyball tournament here has started back in 1999. Or 1998, I'm sorry. Let's start there. As the 98-99 season, the first year of the Red River Athletic Conference Tournament. Headquartered out of Waco. And Commissioner Tony Stigliano, who's here today. Thomas back around. Kruta. Tillman keeps it up there. Back around now to Domino. Tillman able to get back over the top. Thomas back over to Tihana Kruta. And will draw Our Lady of the Lake back to within 1 as Kruta picks up her 12th kill of the match now. As Natalie Fazio comes in. Back it goes there. Bustamante. Thompson pushes it back. Marquez. Thomas sets up now Fazio. Fazio over the top and Natalie Fazio. Natalie Fazio picking up her 13th kill. And we're tied at 8. And this one has been something special here for both teams here. Back and hitting error, and Our Lady of the Lake will take the lead at 9-8 and a timeout called Houston Tillotson. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match, and it's a good one. We'll be back. And welcome back. 9-8 the score here. Our Lady of the Lake with the lead after the timeout. Anissa Thomas serving. Domino Bustamante pushes around over to Thompson. Popped up in the air, and that'll be a point. We're tied at 9. And Thompson again answers for Tillotson. 15 kills now for Thompson. So Garcia now. As Thompson and Ballesteros, 15 apiece, the game highs. Back goes Rivera. Rivera, point. Rivera. So that's 15 now for Rivera. So 3 players there in the match now with 15 kills. 2 for Our Lady of the Lake. 1 for Houston Tillotson, but Domino with 14. Right behind him. Tillman. Bustamante sets over to Domino. Now Domino picks up her 15th now. All the score here. So Pavlicek now. So Pavlicek serving. Up and over. Looking. Thomas sets up. Gruch over the top. Kept alive by Bustamante. Pavlicek. Domino back deep. Rivetta there. Thomas setting up for Ketchens. Ketchens kept alive. Garcia with a dig. Back it goes. Garza looks to put it over. Marquez now. Thomas sets up back deep for Rivetta over the top, but Garza waiting there for it. Bustamante back out. Domino. Domino just setting over as Fazio. Thomas sets up. Kruta! And it's going to be long. One says in. Point Houston Tillotson. So point Houston Tillotson. So we'll go to one judge. It's going to be a 1-point lead now for Tillotson here at 11-10. Pavlicek looking now. Thomas sets up Fazio. Fazio back at the net point. Houston Tillotson as going to be coming in there as a violation called. And a 2-point lead now for the Rams. The Rams timeout. Our Lady Lake University. Houston Tillotson 3 points away from their first ever conference tournament championship. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship match on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back. 2019 edition of the Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament Championship has been a good one. Fifth set here. Houston Tillotson with a 2-point lead, 12-10. And the fourth ever 5-set match in the tournament championship. Thomas around. Nobody there. Miscommunication. Looking for Kruta, it looked like. Nobody home. 3-point lead now for the Rams. And a timeout again by Our Lady of the Lake. As the Rams, 2 points now shy of their first ever conference tournament championship. You're watching the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Championship match in volleyball on the RAC Sports Net. And welcome back. 13-10. Houston Tillotson with the lead here in the fifth set over Our Lady of the Lake University. Houston Tillotson the 1 seed. Our Lady of the Lake the 3 seed. Houston Tillotson looking for their first ever conference tournament championship. Our Lady of the Lake looking for their fourth and trying to be the lowest seed to ever win the championship. Ketchens pushes it back right to Garcia. Bustamante back over to Garza. Garza on the line and good. And that's championship point now for Houston Tillotson. Championship point here. Over the top. Marquez. Thomas sets up Fazio. Fazio, that's a hitting, blocking error that goes right back into the crowd. Right at Bailey Hubbard, the injured Our Lady of the Lake University site there. And back now to within 3. Still championship point number 2 for Houston Tillotson. Cruta sends the serve over. Garcia. Bustamante sets up now for Garza. And that will do it. Houston Tillotson will win this one. Houston Tillotson will win this one. And they will become the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Tournament champions with a 5-set victory here over Our Little Lake University. And they will go to 26-5 overall with the victory. As they win it, they had to come back and win 2 in a row. As Our Lady Lake took the first set, 25-19. Second set went to Houston Tillotson, 25-20. Third set, Our Lady Lake, 25-22. Our Lady Lake. And then Houston Tillotson had to come back, taking the second set and the fourth set, and then winning it in the fifth set for just the 4th time ever. Conference tournament went to 5 sets. As waiting for Commissioner Tony Stigliano and the official of giving the championship trophy, as he will be handing out the trophy. All conference, or all tournament teams, that is. As Houston Tillotson, the 2019 Red River Athletic Conference volleyball champions in the regular season and the conference tournament. As they will be once again, a number 1 seed will hold on to the Red River Athletic Conference tournament in volleyball. We'll head down for John Paul, public address announcer, to handle all the postseason awards. So, for me, Mike Thompson, as we'll take down to John Paul here in just a moment. We will have head coach Dan Banky coming up here in a moment after the ceremony of handing out the trophy here. As Houston Tillotson, a fantastic season now. But it's not over yet. They got the national tournament. As with the automatic bid and a 26-5 record overall. Their first ever postseason conference championship. They've won 2 regular season championships back-to-back last year and this year. our regular season champions, losing in the conference championship game a year ago to Wiley College. My congratulations also to Our Lady Lake University, as Our Lady Lake will finish their season at 19-7, making it to the championship for the fourth time in 5 years, having won it 3 times previously, and 4 regular season conference championships for the Saints. Congratulations to them on a fabulous season. As Houston Tillotson, champions of Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball. As looking, and I hate to predict, but my guess is I'm guessing that Brianna Domino will probably be your tournament most outstanding players. We'll find out all that in a moment. As we're waiting here for the final tabulations, all tournament team and the individual awards, tournament MVP, the plaque out there right now waiting, and we're going to see who. The announcement, and now the announcement's being handed in to John Paul, the public address announcer, as he's down there with tournament or with the conference.
At this time, presenting the tournament trophy to the champions is Red River Athletic Conference Commissioner
Tony Sigliano, the commissioner.
Congratulations,
As Houston Tillotson grabbing the trophy there. As we'll have
from Wade, Alexia Sousa.
And there is your 2019 Red River Athletic Conference Tournament champions, the Rams of Houston Tillotson. And we're here, Coach. You're making fabulous season for your team, historic season for you. Your first ever conference tournament championship, and it comes in a tough matchup. The 4-time ever has gone 5 sets in the conference tournament in 21 years. Last time 2008. What's your feelings right now?
I think I'm just excited about these kids and what they put into, because losing in the championship last year and then there the year before that, back-to-back losses in the championship were tough. But with these seniors, they set the tone this spring. I'm just so proud of how they handled adversity. And every step of the way, they just kept answering the bell. And that's what I told them. When it was 11-11 in the fourth, and I said, guys, we've been through adversity. We've been through a lot already this year. I said, you just have to keep trusting. You can't afford to be at each other. You can't get ticked off at each other. You just have to keep playing ball, stay positive, and just see what happens. From there, we really never look back. So I'm so proud of these guys. Proud of Houston Tillotson University and Prime for 3 decades. just did an unbelievable job. Luke played amazing, and what a great competition that was. So hats off to all of them as well.
Brianna Domino, also this whole tournament, 15 kills in this match. She was awesome. Tara Thompson always seemed when you guys needed something, she came up big and then killed 15 also. Then you had another great night for Mira Tillman, who dug up everything out there. You know?
She did really great. She's obviously the leader in our backcourt, and we definitely have she leads our defense. With our outsides, we really work a lot on just getting against the two-person block, the three-person block, and we just really try to work in adversity in our gym. And they come battling. At this level, you cannot tip a roll a lot. You have to swing away. And so that's what they did down the stretch. I'm so proud of them. This great work.
Brianna Domino, just congratulations, MVP of the tournament, well deserving. What's your argument to host first round national tournament?
I don't think it's going to be coming over to HC, but I don't know where it'll be, but we're excited to move on. Let's just say that.
All right, bring it here. I'll call it for you.
All right,
Great time.
I love that.
Congratulations. Have a lot of fun. National tournament. Good luck. Bring home a red banner.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach. And that'll do it again and again. Houston Tillotson winning. Brianna Domino winning the most valuable player. Houston Tillotson, the tournament championship. They're now to the national tournament. As we are ready, again, a fantastic day for Houston Tillotson. Historic day for Houston Tillotson, their first ever. Tournament championship. And their second regular season, first ever trip to the national tournament for the NAIA to represent the Red River Athletic Conference. Good luck to them in the future. Great matchup all weekend long for all 6 teams here representing the Red River Athletic Conference. Some fine matches, some exciting matches, and the championship fitting ends in a 5-set thriller. Started with a 5-set thriller, ended with a 5-set thriller. So Houston Tillotson again, your 2019 Red River Athletic Conference regular season and tournament champions. So from everybody here at the campus of Our Lady Lake University on the west side of San Antonio, maybe Gymnasium, Mike Thompson saying, so long everybody, we'll see you next year.